I know this was first announced on Wednesday. I was going to wait a little bit longer, but I just thought I can record this and everything else in advance. On Wednesday, they did confirm that on March 20th, when Zephyr Prime turns up with the Tybor, not the Tybor, that's the name of the accessories, isn't it? It's the Tiburon Prime and the Cronin Prime. When she turns up with those and Mirage's Prime Access ends, this is where things start to get a little bit scary because Vauban will be going into the Prime Vault. This is kind of a biggie because he is taking with him two of probably some of the best Prime weapons. That is the... I was going to say it again, but I keep getting wrong for it. That's the Akstiletto Primes and the Fragor Prime. They are actually really good Prime weapons. He has a really good Prime frame. His relics are going bye-bye. Of course, by this, I do mean it's the relics for Vauban Prime parts, the Akstiletto Prime parts, and the Fragor Prime parts that will be disappearing. The actual items and any parts that you have and relics that you have, these will be staying within the game. You will be able to farm with them if you have them. You can still drop the parts if you have the required relics. All of these will remain the same. It's just that missions that used to drop relics for these items no longer will. And let's be honest, the Akstiletto Prime here, I know it doesn't have a great deal of damage, but that was my favourite secondary for a very short period of time, but still a period of time because I loved weapons like that. And despite all the aggro and grief and everything else I have given towards the Fragor versus the Heliocore, which I personally liked, the Fragor Prime is definitely a really good crit-based melee weapon. And Vauban himself is also insanely useful. And just as an example here of one of the relics that are going, all of these parts will still be obtainable. All of these parts will still drop if you use this relic. It is the relic itself, because it has the Fragor Prime head on it, that will be no longer dropping. It's the relics that are getting vaulted, not the actual primes. So relic packs won't drop them, syndicates won't drop them, the Archwing won't drop them, though after the update it might still have the bug that has existed the past 3 or 4 primes now, where for the first half an hour or so, if you buy relic packs, you probably still can't get these, but they do hotfix that quickly and take them back off you. All these missions will no longer drop the relic. It's the relics that are going, and for the Fragor Prime, that is a lot of relics. That is all of these that aren't already vaulted. There's one. I know definitely the Odonta Prime has been vaulted, so this is already a vaulted relic. So if it wasn't already on here, it would also be going. None of these will drop until, of course, Vauban Prime returns in his Prime Unvaulting in a year or two's time from now. So it is a bit of a shame to see him go, but it has to happen to make space for the new Primes, so he is really hoping that Zephyr Prime and the Tiburon Prime and the melee that I've completely forgotten the name of at the moment, Cronin Prime? Not really sure that's the actual name for it. To make space for those, sadly, his relics have to be vaulted. Of course, Barrow could possibly return with them in a week's time anyway. Hopefully that continues as a thing, but for now, we have to say goodbye to his relics in favour of new things. We'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.